What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's John Brewer here with the Socially Distanced Supper Club, South Florida's restaurant guy. When you guys come to Crazy Uncle Mike's, you might not make it out here, but he's actually got a great little fun area in the back. I'm going to show it to you guys. He's got a ping pong table. He's got some Jenga. What do you call this game over here, Mike?
Ring toss.
Oh, it's ring toss. Right? Yeah. The simple names are usually the most accurate. Little ring toss. It's got a place out here. If you happen to be one of those few people that's still smoking, it's got a smoking area. Another thing at Jenga, you got plenty of outdoor seating, is what I'm trying to tell you. There's plenty of outdoor seating for you to hang out with your friends, your loved ones, and just have a great time. He's got plants out here, all kinds of good stuff. Say hello to everybody, Mike.
What's up, guys?
Good to see you. And I had to order, if you haven't tried the burger yet here, you really have to try it. This burger here is simply amazing. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, there you go.
What?
All right, so you're missing it. It wasn't in the picture.
There we go.
All right, so Tara has our meat purveyed a certain way. So I know there's 35% brisket in there. The green chili on top that you see there is from New Mexico. It's Hatch green chili. And we're one of the only ones that carry that. We get it right off the harvest every August and early September. And we prepare that for the whole year. And bacon, fries.
I love the fries. These are fresh, aren't they?
Fresh cut. And that's homemade ketchup as well.
Wow.
Everything we make from the drizzle stuff everything's made right here.
Really good. We love the fries. Wife and I come here a lot. We love the burger here. And we love Crazy Uncle Mike. And we love everybody here. Chef Tara, bartender Eric, Stephanie, everybody inside. So what's been going on? We haven't seen you in a while.
This here is our Mexican chocolate stout. It's our winter beer. It's 12% alcohol, 12.3% alcohol or something like that.
That's why you put it in the little glass, right?
Yeah, you don't want to drink too much of it, but it sure tastes really good. It's chocolate, it's got cinnamon. You can taste like all the different elements perfectly as it goes through your palate.
That really is good. And I think you paired this up. You did like a special dinner last week. You did like a Mexican dinner a week or two ago.
Well, actually, we did our New Year's Eve dinner, but the dessert was with a chocolate ganache that was made from this beer, and then we paired it with the beer.
Oh wow, that must have been crazy.
Very good.
Very good. So, how you been? What's been going on? It's been what, 10 months now we've been under this COVID situation. How you been coping?
We have to thank goodness every day that we're in Florida, right? We have the freedom to sit down and break bread with people that want to sit down and break bread with us, and then deliver food to people that want to stay home. So we have the best of both worlds in Florida. Real happy to be here as a business person, as somebody that's trying to operate and pay his bills and not get kicked out of his building. I think that we're in the best place in the world right now.
Have you been doing a lot of delivery? Have you found that you're still doing curbside, or is it more in-house dining? Because you're an entertainment venue,
right?
So I imagine was there a crossover, or was there an amount of time that you kind of had to do it? Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, early on, March, we sold very little. I mean, less than 1% of our business was to go. We were able to grow that business March and April and early May up to about 28% of what we were doing the year prior, just on to-goes, right? Today our to-goes are higher than they were prior to COVID, but they're not as high as they were when we were focused strictly on to-goes.
Right.
So it still, if we went back to focusing on it, we could increase it more, but we only have so many minutes in a day. I think that it's more important to us to try to create people to come and participate in the experiential part of our business.
Sure.
We do stream all of our live shows online, so people that aren't coming in still have an opportunity to experience Crazy Uncle Mike's at home. And we'll deliver the food to them, but again, our focus isn't talking to them or pushing the food delivery as much as maybe we should have been. It just, again, I spent a lot of time booking the bands again and moving forth as a live open venue, and I didn't have the focus on to-go food after we reopened.
Have you found that your crowd has changed at all since COVID, or is it pretty much most of everybody's coming back? Or just give me an idea of what it's been like.
Okay, so we were open a year and 3 months when COVID hit, 3 or 4 months. And so we hadn't, fully built our crowd yet. We were just in a process of growing and learning and getting a brand known, right? So I almost feel like this is a reset. We're back to 1 year and a few months, really, although we're 2 years and a few months, back to the same spot we were last year.
Right. I gotta take a bite. I'm sorry.
Please do eat that up. But as far as our crowd goes, we shifted gears a little bit in COVID with, you know, the people that we were talking to online. And I think that we, as you did, became a lot more prolific about our relationship with our online customer. And so that customer, you know, supporting us, either, you know, called in, bought things and stuff during the closedown period. But what we found out when we reopened, that it was a little younger than what our crowd was before.
That's exactly where I was going with this.
And I think that it's younger because some of our older customers are still, you know, protecting themselves, waiting for the vaccine, doing all the things that they're feeling comfortable doing for themselves. So,
and also, those formats that you're using and those platforms that you're using, I think skews towards a younger audience, don't you think?
all right, so Facebook and Instagram. Facebook's an older audience.
Yes.
Instagram's a younger audience. And so both of those audiences grew online for us during COVID period because we spent more time focusing on it, right?
Right.
You know, just like, you know, which one, Grandpa, which one's going to grow? The one you feed, you know?
Right.
And so that's basically.
I think what I was trying to say is, so like a lot of folks our age and older still watch TV. I don't. I watch YouTube.
Right.
I find who I want to listen to, I find who I trust, and I go to YouTube.
Sure.
And that's where I get my information. I think a lot of the kids younger, my kid doesn't watch TV.
No.
He's either playing Xbox and he's got his phone going at the same time, or he's watching stuff on TikTok, or he's watching YouTube. So I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. And I know you guys did a great job of pivoting into YouTube and getting that up and doing, because main thing is getting these bands paid because they weren't making any money when COVID first started, but also getting your brand out there.
Yeah, I think that YouTube, for us, YouTube is the future for our marketing, whereas Facebook's starting to limit it. They also tend to, they take the quality of the sound and the quality of video and compress it more in Facebook. And YouTube still leaves it a little bit better quality.
I didn't know that.
Video quality. So I think that, you know, for that purpose, it's better to watch it on YouTube than it is to watch it on Facebook, and without the restrictions of Facebook, you know. So I think that YouTube is the direction that we want to drive our customers to enjoy our online presence. Although we talk to them on Facebook, we talk to them on Instagram, the algorithms change daily. The difficulty talking to customers that actually want to know what we're talking about has gotten harder and harder and harder with their requirements, and you have to spend more in order to talk to fewer people. And so I think that YouTube is also a great way for customers to enjoy free entertainment and also free information.
Absolutely correct.
Freely, like free as also in the sense of free speech.
And I know this guy may sound like an expert, but let me tell you, like us, you learned this on the fly. You really picked it up, and you know, you really have A/B'd a lot of this stuff. This works, that doesn't. That works, this doesn't. Oh, well, okay, we got a good response here. One of the great things you were doing is, and you're still doing, is you drive around to all these different restaurants and bars and do your thing. You know, you do so, and that's what I've loved. It's been so communal. You know, Supper Club and what you're doing, it's been so communal. I see you get out there, you get on your bike, you did Tim Finnegan's. Did you ever go to Hurricanes, or how'd that work out?
Paul called me,
and
I'm going to do him in a couple weeks.
Okay.
His bartender didn't have the authority to make the decision, so he was like, I was in a meeting, couldn't respond to you. What a great guy, great business, and we'll get him hooked up. I went to Renzo's and did my thing this week at Renzo's, and another great family. Been in that location for a long time, 16 years in that one location, and the family's been doing business in this area for a long time. The father's, you know, embedded in the community, and then the whole family is actually really good people. So I support them, and they've supported us the whole time.
How are y'all doing out here?
Good. We're doing great.
We're doing good.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this. See, service. They check on you every 5 minutes. Awesome service, awesome burgers, great beers. What I wanted to ask you was, I mean, are you surviving? Are you back to regular numbers? Have you hired your full staff back? How's that going?
All right, so we are doing better than most people in the country. We're very fortunate every day. We feel like we're hoping for the future to change and get better, you know. We never let go of our core staff, our core management. Everybody that's on a salary in this company stayed 100% employed through COVID. And fortunately, we were able to do that. As many companies did, we got a little PPP, and the government assisted us in some of our payroll, which was very, very helpful. And we're looking forward to having that opportunity to
they're doing another round
again,
now.
And And I think that there's people in other states that need it even more than the people in Florida because they're been locked down by their government, you know, and their governors. So I think that a lot of people are suffering in this country, and we are fortunately not one of them. We aren't doing what we were last year, and we're not doing what we're going to do when it reopens. But that's okay, man. We're very positive. We're
very diplomatic answer. You're saying basically you're not back to where you would like to be. You're keeping your head above water.
I'm not Bezos or Tesla, where I grew astronomically during COVID. I lost money during COVID. Don't get me wrong, but we did do well in comparison to most of the people in my industry, in the country, and maybe in the world. And with that in mind, I would be a fool to complain.
I love it. Tell us what you got coming up, and we'll wrap this thing up. He's always got something. He's always got bands coming here. If you're looking for a fun place to hang out, got a crazy brunch that you guys do. You have a lot of fun during brunch. Go ahead.
All right, so Tara Abrams, our chef. She's been here since before we opened. She helped us build the kitchen, build the menu. She does it all in the kitchen. And she's about to come out with a new menu in about 2 or 3 weeks. But we have spectacular.
And she's going to be at Swank Farms.
Swank Farms for She Fest. So, yes. and she's done that for this is the third year she's been invited. She loves going out there. We love going out there and supporting Swank Farms. So that's going on this next coming month. So here at Crazy Uncle Mike's, we do $10 lunch specials Monday through Friday, and then we do brunch on Sunday, and that goes from noon to 4:20. It's free champagne for ladies. It's a different menu.
420,
brunch,
get it?
Brunch menu. Yes, play with it a little bit. It's almost legal in the country now, so pretty soon it won't even be fun to play with it.
Yeah, those Move Store dispensaries on them, the MU. I'm like, what's going on in there?
Yeah. If you watch stocks, Truly's going up pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Up about 33% in the last 3 weeks. So,
yep, absolutely.
But so Sunday brunch is amazing. Her food's incredible. A kid named Gio Black. Giovanni, he's a great DJ, a great kid, personality's awesome, and he spins the music, and we do themed bingos. So every week it's a different genre of music or time frame of music. So this coming week is the 80s, and so the bingo cards are actually the songs of the 80s. And then when you hear the songs, you mark your card, and if you get them covered, you call bingo, right? A lot of fun. It's interactive. It gets people together, and it makes people have fun, right? And that's what I sell. It's fun. It's the F word. I scream it loud. I believe in it, and we should all have a little bit of it because there's been a little bit too much serious shit going on.
Yeah.
Put on your fucking blinders and go have some fun, man. I mean, it's like
put on your horned hat.
just whatever it takes, horns like that. Just get out and have some fun.
But you have your
Sunday
capacity
brunch.
is still not back to full capacity. You
We're
are
not.
taking COVID seriously.
We do, and we
Absolutely.
only let enough people in that can have a seat in the room. We have
everybody has to be seated.
We have a tables set up accordingly to what's comfortable distance, and then we ask people to wear their masks as they walk through the building. We ask people to put them on when they're going to the bathrooms and things like that. We have signs up that ask them to do that too.
I love the Freddie Mercury sign you have at the front door. Yeah. What does it say?
It says, no mask on your face, you big disgrace, spreading your germs all over the place. So, and then, and it says DBAD, so don't be a dick, put on your mask,
That's it.
So we believe that it's simple, it's not a punishment, it's an easy thing to ask you to do for something that makes everybody comfortable for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it. I wear mine when I'm inside the building. I wear mine if I'm close to people besides my friend. We make out, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we are. And your dad had COVID, I believe, right? How old is he?
He was 95 when he got it.
95.
And he got better.
He celebrated his 96th birthday with COVID?
Nope, he had already gotten better.
Yeah, he got better before his birthday.
Before his birthday, he got better. It kicked his ass
Where
a
is
little
he?
bit.
Oh, yeah.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico, right?
And so he's doing good now, man. At 96 years old, a cold can kill you. So unfortunately, he got through COVID. And,
God bless that.
No question about it.
So anything else going on? I've been seeing Experimento. I haven't seen these guys, but I've kind of been seeing them popping up a lot around here. You've got some unique bands coming through here.
Yeah, we always try to add at least 1 or 2 new bands per month, and then repeat our favorite bands. And we've got a few that come in every couple weeks, a few that come in every month, a few that come in every other month, and then we got bands that come in once a quarter. So we have kind of a variety of styles and genres, and we go from Caribbean to Latin to rock and roll to to jazzy, you know, to fusion. So
That's a fun thing. You're doing, was it Tuesday nights? You do a Latin night, right?
Latin night is also a Geo Black.
Is that two-step? I mean, what is it? Salsa dancing?
Yeah, they do salsa, merengue, bachata. You know, lots of different styles of Latin music is played, and the dancing styles are there. It's really a fun night. It really is. And with $3 tacos and $5 margaritas all night, it's hard to miss.
Ooh, I gotta see if I can rally my wife. She's such a school teacher, though. She likes to keep it, you know, in bed early. But maybe I can drag her out one of these days.
I won't show any video to the kids if she shows up.
All right, cool. Anything else?
His wife teaches my daughter at school.
Yeah, that's you get the full report. Anything else you want to let everybody know about coming up?
No, ma'am. If you haven't tried our food, I know the name Crazy Uncle Mike's doesn't scream culinary delight, but I promise you, Tara Abrams is incredible. She makes, I mean, the basic food amazing, and she makes amazing food incredible.
And I will vouch, this is one of the best burgers, and I've had all of them. It's right up there with Brulee. It's right up there with some of the best burgers I've had in here. These Hatch chilies are incredible. I know you're the only one who gets them. There's potato sticks on here. The bacon,
white cheddar cheese.
Yeah, white cheddar cheese and bacon. It's just, the bread is nice and soft and doughy. If you love burgers, if you love hanging out, you love drinking beer, and if you don't, I don't want to know you. But anyway, if you want to
this is not your place. If you don't like good food, good beer, and good music,
great music,
stay somewhere else.
He's got fun shirts. They do take COVID serious. They take their cuisine seriously, but they have a lot of fun doing it. It's a great place to hang out if you're looking for a good place this weekend. Good place to have brunch. Good places to hang out. Great happy hours. Just great stuff going on. Great lunches in the area, right on the Boca del Rey line.
Yep.
They'd love to have you, Mike. Good to see you, my friend.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.